Alright guys, I just thought I'd do a quick review on a pack that I might be taking out on a camping trip. I don't know if it's going to be a survival trip or not, so I just kind of got it filled with pretty versatile items that I can use on camping trip, hiking trip, or a survival trip if I needed to. So I'm going to go ahead and detach from the tripod here. Okie dokie. Let me zoom out. Okay, this is a Condor. I think it's a 3-day assault pack. A lot of companies have almost a mirror version of it. But overall, from what I can tell, it's a pretty good pack for the price. I got it for $30 off of LA Police Gear, which is an awesome site. They have great prices and a lot of good products. The first item that I'm going to start off with is a shamag, which is going to be my ground cover there. So the first item is a pair of sunglasses. I don't want to forget those. And then for a hat, I'm going to either bring my boonie hat or that hat that I have on today. So there's that for the hats. I don't know how cold it's going to be either, so that's going to also depend on my clothing. I might dress a little heavier than normal. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and start off at this pocket here with my patch on it, and I don't know why that pocket's open. Let's go ahead and go through the materials that I have in here. Okay, first we have a waterproof match case with dry tinder in it. Next we have a magnesium flint stick. And then just a normal fire steel. One of these are going to be in my pocket. I don't know, one of those two. And this pocket I use for things that needs to be extremely accessible and that I need to get to quickly. So next I have an Energizer, just a cheap Walmart headlamp, works great. It's got 3 different modes. It's got like a floodlight, the red light, and a more focused light. Next, duct tape on a credit card, very important. One more item before we get to that. Then I have just a cheap silver compass. And then I also have ear protection because I don't know if we're going to be doing any shooting up there. And in here, this is a waterproof container that I got out of a Adventure medical kit. And in here I have a lighter on the right here. Then in the middle, this blue tube is sunscreen. The black tube there is chapstick. And then I have a survival mirror right there. And then behind that, I have a whistle right there. Rescue howler. I got that, I think, out of this kit here, so works well. This is a light pouch and it's orange, so it's easily seen, so if I need to get to any of those items I can quickly. Okay, next we're going to go through this this pouch here, this outer pouch, and total this bag has 4 pouches. So, and then this is just a D-ring because I like to always have a spare one. You never know when you might have to click something on here quickly and keep moving. There it is. Come on, work with me here. Alright. This outside bag is going to be my medical kit. It is a pretty extensive medical kit, but since I'm the EMT of the group, I like to be extremely prepared for any situation. So first item is just a triangular bandage. Set that right there. And then this is just a quick little packet of antiseptic cleansing wipes, a pair of blue gloves, and then I have 4 child 80 milligrams chewable tablets, and just a couple band-aids. This is a boo-boo kit. Comes in handy, and you know, the aspirin, they can be used for multiple things. I find this very handy. This is also in my everyday carry video. I always have this with me. Next, I just have a pair of trauma shears just in case I need to get to anything quickly. I can just cut right through clothing. And then of course I have my level 1 medical kit with me. I don't want to take a level 2 because I don't think I'll need it, but there's also might not be very many people going on this trip. I'm not sure yet, so I have a review on that. Always good to have with you. And then I also have a BP cuff, which I know how to use because I'm a certified first responder and hopefully a nationally registered EMT here shortly. So this gives me a lot of information when I need to know. And then next is just a pair of spare gloves. Actually, that might be 2 pair. Then I also have a bandana, which can be used as a makeshift tourniquet, but I have this wrapped around the trauma shear so it doesn't poke a hole in my bag. Hold on one second, that's the telephone. Okay guys, I'm back. We were just going through my medical kit section of my pack. I just got done with the bandana. So next, it's really kind of hard for you guys to see, but I have a Stylus Streamlight pen light. This light is very good for its size. I like it. Then I have a Sharpie, just in case I need to write on anything, because these things will write on anything. I also have a pair of toenail clippers or fingernail clippers. Then I have a pen with red, black, and blue ink. Good pen. I like it because you get all 3 colors. More capability. And that's it for my medical bag, or medical kit part. Whatever, I'll just leave that open. And next, where is the zipper? Oh, and then on the outside here, I just have my LMF2, which I've done a tabletop on. My Ontario RTAC 2 hasn't come in yet, so that's not on here. But as soon as I get it, that'll be replaced with it. Next, this kind of goes with my medical kit portion, which is just a stethoscope. This will help me take the blood pressure if I need to, and this also helps me to take valuable vitals. Next, just a pair of mechanics gloves. Then a beanie if it gets too cold. This is just a wool military watch cap. My charger for my camera. Then a space blanket. I just have the toilet paper around there because it gives me extra tinder, and it also helps keep that paracord having direct pressure on the blanket and ripping it up, things like that. That's it for that pocket. And now into the main compartment here. If I can get into it. There we go. This is another cool feature I like about the pack, is that you can unzip it almost all the way down and you can get a wide view of all the stuff you have in here. Let's just start up here. Just a few snacks. I like having power bars and things. Gives you a lot of calories while you're out there on the trail. And Starburst. This is just in case I get you know, the munchies. These are really good, I think, on the trail, because you can just about eat them in any weather without any work. If they get cold, they might be like ice cubes. I don't know. I've never been in that cold of a climate. Next, I have my miniature e-tool. This is really cool. Let me show you guys what it looks like. Here's the shovel portion. So you got the spade on one side and you got the pick on the other. There you go. Really handy to have while you're building a shelter or having to use the restroom. And here's the little handle. It's small, but it does the trick for any small digging or anything you have to do like that. It comes in this little pouch there. I just got that at Harbor Freight. Harbor Freight's an awesome store. Cheap stuff, some of it's high quality like this. I've never had a problem with it breaking or anything like that. Next, standard military style poncho, OD green color. It's in its stuff sack right now. That will help keep me dry if it decides to rain. I could use it as a makeshift shelter, anything like that. There's also in here that you can't see, I just have a Coleman 90 lumens light that I got at my local Sports Authority for $20. Pretty good deal. Just a tip for you guys. I think a tactical flashlight needs to have at least 80 lumens. So this one has 90 and I got it for 20 bucks, which is a great deal. It wasn't on sale or anything like that. That's just a Coleman, cheap Coleman. Works great. And also I think you need to have the power button on the back, so you don't have to be holding it like this. You can go ahead and get a firm grip on it. Use it. It's good. Next we just have a bivy sack. This I might use to sleep in. I don't know. This also could help me if somebody is in trouble and could possibly get hypothermic. I can go ahead and stuff them in this. That didn't sound very good. I can go ahead and put them in this, and it will help reflect their own body heat and warm them up a little bit. Or it could be used for a makeshift shelter if I wanted to. This would keep me dry as well. And then I just have this is actually a rainproof jacket by Columbia, which I always take. And guys, you can kind of see how much of an emphasis I'm putting on keeping and staying dry. It's very important on a camping trip, hiking trip, or survival camp out. It's very important because you don't want to get too cold because you will get sick. You can get sick, you'll become hypothermic. I am in Arizona, so it's not a big worry to me, but it still is very possible. And then I just have a plastic bag. Same thing. It can be used as a makeshift shelter or a makeshift poncho. You know, it would be okay. Of course, this is better. That's why I have it with me. Or I could use it to collect water. And if this was clear, I could also use it to purify my water. But I didn't have a clear one with me, so I just stuffed this in there. And that's it. But actually, that's not it. I have something up here. Oh. Toilet paper. Important. And that is it. I can just bring you guys back through the pack here. There's this little zipper pocket up here. There you go. That's a good view. It's kind of small. It only goes to right here. But that's a handy little spot in this big compartment. And same with this mesh here, because it allows you to see everything that you packed in there. It can become a fairly large pack, you know, and it's an awesome deal for $30 for a Condor three-day assault pack. Good deal. And then the next pocket here, you have this pocket here, but then you also have the mesh in front of the pocket. So this is good for maybe a cell phone, maybe an iPod, or chargers like I use it for. And I just slip the space blanket in there. This next pocket here, just for small things that you need to get to, or even sunglasses. This is a good pouch for sunglasses. They fit in there very well. That's my Arizona patch there. I think that this is actually what it was designed for, is to hold sunglasses, but I just use it for small items that I need to get. Okay guys, my battery's running out, so I'm just going to go through this next pocket real quick. You have the pencil holders there, another small pouch, and then you have a larger one right here, and then of course the initial pouch. Awesome pack. You got a little bit of molly on it, so if you have any attachments you want to put on there, good deal. The straps are okay, they're pretty thick. They're not as padded as I'd like, but they work. Alright guys, I'm going to have to head out. Hope you enjoyed.